Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska and Memorial Stadium. This sea of red, ready to rock. One of the most loyal fan bases in the sport, ready to see the Cornhuskers get back to that championship level. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country of Florida Gators taking on the second-ranked team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get to this game going. Kick this away to start us off. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Offense showing a bunch formation now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
Getting set. Here's second down. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Florida.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick-6. Can they recover from that right now? And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down after that previous play. The shotgun running play call. He has first down yardage at the 46.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Cornhuskers will have first and 10 here. Linebacker shifting around now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Inside the 35-yard line. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, and he flat dropped it. He's going to bring up third down for this offense.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the right side. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Huskers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal.
Florida 7, Nebraska 0.
So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Dump off caught by the running back. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. guys up front lined up. It's first down. Single back takes the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Third down coming up after that running play. Hands off to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And he just runs out of bounds short of the line to gain. Not sure what happened there.
Chris, what a great job here.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Now here's the toss play. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, once in a while as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback. It's exactly what occurred there with the free safety blitzing and sacking the QB.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 46-yard attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Huskers offense retakes the field. They're going to run it here. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking to throw it on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking to scramble. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Let's go.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The Cornhuskers churn out another first down. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. An inside give now from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. The Huskers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Direct snap to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Cornhuskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. They're going to run it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Nebraska. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
This time, a completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Timeout.
Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line in spurts. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Huskers will kick it deep to begin the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Back out on the field now. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. And he crosses the 30. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10. Touchdown, Florida. And they go in front here in the second half.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17.
That makes the score Florida 21.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
Number 12, set to advance on the play.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Takes the handoff. It's Yang. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Now it's second down here. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. And he'll get the first 10 yards before they finally bring him down. The Cornhuskers looking to keep this drive rolling. They'll run it from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
The Huskers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
At the 16-yard line. Third down coming up.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Here's a toss play now, running to the right. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The PAT puts him up 3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense really clicking here. Handoff to the right side. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Henderson. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. And now they'll run it on the draw. Fights through the tackler. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense and pin in their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Defense loading up on defensive backs here, wanting to take away the deep pass play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the middle. The tackle made quickly at the 11 with the offense in the red zone now.
13. First down for the offense.
The Gators are in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Nebraska, 24.
Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. toss play to the outside. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Brings up second down. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida 28, Nebraska 24.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Catch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Oh, man, this defense, I think, completely got fooled here. Clearly expecting a run, and all it took was one guy out of place to go from thinking about a punt return opportunity to prepping for a goal line.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Returner goes out of bounds.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They'll try the option play here. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Tries to get it to the running back. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Using his legs on the scramble. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The back's got it. Finding some room at the 25. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? Defense has got the football. Past midfield. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nebraska. A fumble return for...
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Send the back in motion. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, that's positive yards on 1st and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game, critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Florida. They jump in front here in the 4th.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And on the carry, he's heading left. And the gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38. We reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Now they're running on the toss. That run moves the ball across the 40. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's looking to scramble. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
The Cornhuskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And they'll go right back to him on first down. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Huskers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock.
Timeout, Nebraska.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to create here on the move. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Past the 50. At the 30 now. The 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Gators.
Touchdown.
And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.